Hello and welcome to session 28 of Crits and Chronicles. So we, having a little bit of echo, so we started streaming to raise money and awareness for diabetes. And as important as that is, we have always started every stream letting you know that is one of the reasons we started doing this. But I wanted to say that none of this would be possible without our producer Ryan and his company Parallax Productions. So to give him a big thanks for allowing us to take space, use equipment, and do this stream. We are going to run a short ad for him. So here we are. We return to the desolate streets of Waterdeep. The aftermath of the battle with the notorious Black Bucklers was evident. The party confronted with the monstrous fused Ophor twins had dispatched Cassandra, leader of the Thieves Guild, and Opal's dear friend on a mission to aid the remaining townfolk in Waterdeep. The fight with the Ophor fusion was fierce, but hope was renewed when Serum underwent a startling transformation into a lichen, turning the tide, and then after being angered by Skara, the fusion banished him from the plane, only to be replaced by Kenon Iltar, who provided critical assistance in defeating the O4 fusion. Yet victory came at a cost as a catastrophic eruption claimed the life of their ally and close friend of Kenon. Attempting to revive a fallen child who had succumbed to the explosion, the party discovered the Soul Weaver's Prism, which had absorbed the souls of the deceased in the town, prevented the important resurrection of those who had passed. Despite their efforts, they then faced Kraith, who appeared over the prism, preventing them from learning more about what lies beneath. Quickly, he vanished, leaving the party confused, without a path to go, and a comet aimed at an undetermined location. So as the group reconvened, uncertain of what lay ahead, and in the wake of destruction, we return to the table. As we come back, the atmosphere is still heavy with relentless rain. Mingling with the salty tang of the ocean and the scent of fire and burning flesh, each scent cutting through like a sharp blade, leaving just this horrid mark on your senses. The elven man, who, unable to speak it before, now as his child lay lifeless there. Take my life. I cannot bear to live without my loved ones. Release me from this agony and reunite me with them. He is going to get up. He's going to take your blade, Kenon, and he's going to bring it to his throat. Take the pain. Take it!
I do believe that there is more that you can do than end your own life. Revenge, for one, can be a powerful motivator.
I'm a fisherman. Look, there's no town, there's no family. My family is dead.
We've all lost. Is this what
Lost
you wish?
everything. Don't be a coward. Will you do it?
Can I roll an insight check on him?
Yeah, absolutely.
To check his.
While you're doing that,
I'm mainly looking for like his resolve versus his like fear of death.
will you do it?
Still seeing
16.
a wolf.
So yeah, you can see he's given up. There's no fear of death. Like what he saw, like his child was the last hope that you could probably see. All spark when the magic had encompassed his son. You saw probably just the brief glimmer of hope fade when the spell failed. So you are now seeing a man of just utter darkness. All he wants is death at this point.
If there's anything I know, is even when you've lost everything, there is still purpose for your life. My life is a prime example. I've lost everything that mattered to me. And yet I stand here, looking for a new purpose.
With friends. Well,
I ask again. Are you sure this is what you wish?
it is all I desire in this moment.
Then sleep.
Did,
You had a while to say something.
You really did.
I was
So,
I was waiting to see what you were gonna do,
we're-
and if you were going to stab him, I was gonna entangle.
So you all watch kind of like as he's holding the blade to his neck, and you watch as Keenan do you give any remarks on your face as you take his life?
At best, there'd be pity.
Right. Yeah. So you probably will glean a little bit of pity as just right there in the soft part of the throat. You watch he glides it over into the soft part of the throat and he falls further down onto the blade, falling closer to the hilt, like as Keon lays him down and the rain quickly washing the blood away as the man is now beside his child.
Flick the blood off the sword and sheath it.
Fuck you.
Me.
Yes, you.
I gave him what he asked.
And what right are you to take his life before it is his time?
What right do I have to deny him what he wishes?
It was not upon you to take his life.
Had I not done it for him, he would have just gone and done it himself.
I'm sure we could have done something.
Perhaps. Or perhaps it would have only prolonged his suffering.
It just takes time to heal. It's all it takes. For anyone who is suffering, it takes time to heal. Even if you've lost someone.
Some wounds can't be healed. Others should not be.
Lysander just over here, like, crying. As full wolf face still.
Oh, you haven't gone back to normal?
No.
Oh, okay.
Necklace. broken.
I don't mean to interrupt the lovers' quarrel here, but arguing about the situation's not going to change anything.
Lovers quarrel my ass.
The point is the man's dead now. Your magic, at least at the moment, seems to have nothing... seems to not be able to change that. I believe between that and the comet should be our focuses right now.
No. My magic can do something. I think it's that prism. The prism's gone. It's not here.
Would we get keen on having interacted with the prism and likely, to at least some extent, would have done some studying into it while I had it? Would I get the impression that the prism was blocking the resurrection, or that the prism took the soul to where it was not accessible for the resurrection?
Make an Arcana check for me. With advantage, because you have physically handled it. And your tower likely would have been the first place that it was taken before officials removed it from the tower.
13. I rolled 2 5s.
With
And then
a
a
13, you would understand that death and the prism have something happening. You don't know exactly what. You haven't been able to pinpoint where the similarities are specifically, but you know that they exist. You know that the prism was causing that plane to hold people there. You know that with recent experiences that life is being drained to it, and magic is behaving differently when it comes to resurrection magic.
Girl, tell me, how long, to what power is your magic to resurrect? How long do we have? And to what state does the body need to be in for you to bring them back?
For a recent death, I can bring them back with a diamond, if it was recent, and if there's a body still. One that does not have a body, I have 1,000 gold. I can trade that in and get oils, precious oils. All I need is a small piece of whatever the body was, and I can give them a new body. But we have about 3 days. But that's if I am correct, that the prism is the reason why I haven't been able to bring someone back. That means that they must have, I think that they must have died, that the child must have died before the prism disappeared. Now that it's gone, I think if I can bring someone back, if they died after, I don't know. I don't know how this works. This is my thoughts. Just give me time. I've been through hell. This is my
You've been
second
through
home
hell.
lost. My second home lost. And of course, the one person I have feelings with, I don't even know where the hell he's at. Just leave me alone. I'll walk away.
I guess at this point, I want to go over back to where my necklace is in pieces, and
It'll still be in one piece.
Oh, it's still in one piece? I thought it-
Yeah,
I thought he broke it.
So the spark that emitted, and then the damage. So no physical damage, nothing can destroy. So it'll all be intact.
Okay.
It is crisp. So when you touch, you will take 1d4 of damage. You'll take 4 points of damage.
Chris
Ow.
was in hot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
It's
he-
charred and
he
Okay.
really like just embraces the pain as he picks it up off the ground
Alright.
and begins to transform back into his human-like self.
It is also at this moment the toll of a bell, which has struck several times now, just in your head. No one else hears it, but you just hear the bell just toll, and you would know that this is someone sending you something. This is your family's spell. It's their doing. You would know to reach out and grab whatever they have in the ethereal space that you will reach into.
Okay, I will do that.
As you do, you grasp and you now have Ilthar's blade. It's actually not the name of it. I need to pull up the name of it, but
The one you sent me was called the Solstice Song.
that's what it is. Yeah, Solstice Song Blade. Thank you. I was like, crap, I didn't put that in my notes. So the Solstice Song Blade. And on it you read an inscription of the new magic, the teleportation circle that is at your tower, and the wording on the inscription will tell you what you need to put in order to go to your family. And you know that it would take the whole group as long as they are on the circle that you draw in the sand or whatever.
Okay.
Sand, dirt, whatever it is.
Strange. Is there any kind of note or anything attached to it to where I would know where it may have come from, outside of coming from my family?
You know that your family doesn't use blades.
Mm-hmm.
The only people that you would know that would give you this is either your mother or your father.
Oh, the identify spell. I'm gonna use the identify spell on it to make sure I learn anything about it.
Yep. So all the stuff that I had sent you, you now know about it.
Cool. I like the identify spell. It's cool.
But what about our fans watching at home? How do they know what this thing does?
So with that, let me actually pull up what it does. So everyone else gets it. So this is a 1d10 weapon with performance boosting, and then it has an enchantment on it, and it has two different things. So once per short rest, as an action, you can use one of the following powers. You have Song of Guidance, so all allies will receive essentially bless. And then the Morning Dirge, all enemies within 6 meters will suffer essentially a bane. And that will last for 5 rounds.
Fancy.
Very interesting. I can only assume that this is a gift from my mother, but where she could have gotten it from, that I'm not sure. It's a long sword. It's much longer than my blade, and I'll like balance it on my finger. I'm like, it's just as light.
It is perfectly balanced.
Oh. This should serve us well. Along with it came the ability to access my family's tower. Should your group decide to go there, they could have resources that could help us with either the prism or the comet. Though, if you have somewhere else to go, maybe a better option.
I'm sorry, I was looking at my spell. What did you say? I just realized I messed up and my spell list said 3 days, it was 10. But
Oh, it's 10 days?
It's
I
10
actually thought it was
days.
3 days too.
Yeah.
So I didn't correct that. But I essentially breaks down the important part. I can get us to my family's tower. And they could have ways to help us. If you guys have another option, it may be best. More or less the important part. But I will let the three of you decide that. And I'm going to step away. I'm going to pull out, like, a vial or a jar or something and collect some of Vandross's ashes while they discuss.
Is the body of the O4 fusion still there?
It is, yes.
I'm gonna limp my way there using my bow's cane.
Okay. So you see Pearson just steadily making his way over, who now appears significantly more tan. As
I thought he was blue.
the bow just barely bending, like under because of the tension really on the bow. You see that it takes a lot to really bend his oath bow, and yeah, you see he makes his way over to the body. What would you like to do?
Are you still hurting?
Again,
Is that why he's doing that?
yeah, I'm knocking on those doors. Still.
Oh, okay. Opal's going to help you.
Well, you walked off. I don't.
Yeah,
Which way did you run or go? Would you have gone towards Paris?
I would have gone towards Parison, yeah, probably. I didn't even, yeah. Yeah, I left Keenan then.
Yeah, Keenan would have joined, and then Pearson now going up there.
I would have said my address mostly to the Wolfman.
Roar.
The two newest members of the party discussing the future and fate of the party.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody else is making decisions around here.
I mean, I'll come back
See,
to
that's
that.
our
We have
secret.
time.
We all have disagreements until we converge. It's a perfect plan.
And even then, we still have disagreements.
Yeah. Anyway, I'd like to make an Arcana check to see if there's any residual magic left in the body or anything that we can identify from
As
Grace.
you go up, you are examining the body. You see the black leathery skin that the fusion had formed kind of as a hardened layer to protect itself. You see that there is still magic kind of fading through as just the intense magic that took to form the fusion is still present, breaking down, you can tell. Make an Arcana check for me.
Yeah, no, 4.
Beyond that, you really don't know what else you could do with it. You could poke it, maybe take a couple chunks, lick it, do whatever.
I'll take my bow and just poke it right in the eye socket.
No squishy noise and nothing else beyond that.
I get the feeling we're done with this, or is there a possibility of come back?
Make a medicine check for me.
11.
Yeah. This is dead. There's no more there unless a resurrection or some other magic were to bring this life force back. Moving still with the Arcana check, you want to know really what would happen because there are two souls intertwined here. It is a very messy thing with your necromantic magic. You would know that's probably a really difficult thing to do and would require an extreme level of magic expertise to be able to do.
I'm gonna be like, Parison, please don't move anymore. Just Let me heal you. And I'm gonna touch his wound and start to heal him. 16, by the way.
I'm going to wince a little bit from the pain of you just touching the wound.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I know it hurts. Just hang in there.
It's okay, I'll live.
You all reconvene back together.
Maybe Keenan and I are having like a whole conversation of what to do next because nobody else is doing anything.
No, I had said it's up to you guys, and I had stepped away to
Yes, you're by
tend to the
yourself.
ashes of Vandross. I just figured you'd pass along the message.
Oh.
But
Okay.
now you now all come together.
Like a good little pet. I didn't say that.
You better not have.
I only thought it.
Because you. Do I have? No, I don't have it. I need to check thoughts. I can send thoughts. So I guess as we reconvene, Lysander, now recollecting himself, still very hurt from this fight. I think Keenan has a point. Maybe we should go get some help, some resources, some potential recruitment for what's ahead.
My vote is still for going to get the realm guard. They're more powerful than a lot of the others would be. We need to save Magma and we need to find the other realm guard. Plus, we need to figure out where the real serum was.
Would I know of the teleportation circle configuration in Neverwinter? I guarantee that there's one there. I feel like it's plausible that I could.
Make a history check for me.
That's a nat 1.
Neverwinter, no, those were all kept in a book in your tower. As your family was well versed in travel, and they would know how to get places fast, and they would have a book of it.
I've not
As most
been
places
able to
do.
extend my own personal resources out to Neverwinter yet.
I have a thought, and I wouldn't share this with the group. More just as using my criminal contact feature as being a rogue. Maybe I can get a message back to the Zentarim and see if they know anything about the Realm Guard and where to find them. I would imagine I'd have like one person that was like more of a mentor to me besides his adopted mother that I could reach out to. That I know would be like a safe person.
In this moment, you would know that you would likely need to reach a city with a thieves guild, or a guild that would be associated with the Zentarim. And you know there's probably about 2 or 3 guilds that have loose connections with them. Right now, your only connection in town would be Cassandra, who might be able to move the message along.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you would likely want to seek out a big city because right now she is occupied.
Harrison, you're the only one who hasn't said what your thoughts are.
I've just been pondering what Kraith could be doing up the mountain still.
So we're split. I mean, I don't know. I almost wonder if he's just trying to recover. Or if he's trying to bring the dragon back. I don't know.
Wouldn't rescuing Magma be on the way up to where Kraith is?
So, Magma is in Neverwinter. So,
Right.
Kraith is to the northeast, but Neverwinter is far to the north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought the mountains were like.
It is south. It is south of Phandalin. For Icespire Peak, it is south. There are mountains above Neverwinter, but these ones.
can't read that map. It's blurry. Yeah. Okay. Then disregard what I said because I know nothing, and my character would know nothing really, because he's only. This is the most north he's been.
Yeah, Mr. Baldur's Gate.
What do you mean? He hasn't even been to
Given
Baldur's
our
Gate.
wounds in the predicament, I don't exactly feel like going to fight Crate at the moment.
So the way I'm hearing it, so our options are to travel to the mountain, potentially face the most powerful thing any of us have ever seen, something with the power to kill a god as you claim,
It's not a claim.
take a multi-day journey to Neverwinter to find your boyfriend,
He is not my. You are going to end up with a dagger against your throat.
or take a visit to see my family. None of those sound like particularly appealing options. But from where I'm standing, only one seems reasonable.
That is.
To see my family. From there, I can likely get us a teleportation circle into Neverwinter. Should we decide to use contacts in the Realm Guard. Also, they may have more information on the prism and its ability to block your resurrection. Trying to convince them to help will be the harder part.
Probably because you're an asshole.
Leave that to me.
If you think I'm an asshole, wait till you meet them.
Would you start drawing the teleportation?
I'll start prepping it unless somebody brings up. It takes I think 10 minutes to prep. So if people want to do stuff or suggest another option, he's all ears. 1 minute to prep.
If we're all in agreement, I guess I'll send an eagle to Cassandra. That way we can keep tabs on the group.
Hey, what do you say to Cassandra?
We are preparing to leave for Kenon's family. Get a hold of me or Opal if there's anything that you need.
Okay. You, about a minute later, you will receive a message back that says, "Does regular sending work with you?"
I'll just send back, look, I thought it looked cool. Give me a break.
And back, check your pocket for the sending stone I put in it when we were in the tent together.
God,
Check my pocket.
Opal's friend's a hoe.
Did you put anything else in there?
You look at your inventory, you just see the sending stone as extra.
Why is my pocket shoved forward so much, too?
Gosh.
Oh no.
No.
I know you really just
Sitting
like
in your
throw
pocket
it
that you just haven't seen it.
Alright, so you'll get that back. You now add the sending stone to your inventory. Kenon, you will have now finished drawing the circle.
Are you sure none of you have a better plan than this?
If your family has a way for us to get to Neverwinter, that sounds best to me. We
Agreed.
have a lot of land to cover.
A rock, a wolf, and please at least act like you're a wizard when you're there.
Ooh.
And I'll finish the last line on the circle,
Right.
opening up the portal.
The runes that he had drawn out begin to glow in a very light blue and then go into a deep shade of green as it locks in the coordinates of the address put in by Kenon. And all you would know at this point, all it takes is just one word and everyone on the circle will teleport.
Ready?
Let's do this.
Let's be on.
Alright. Trigger it.
Yosesaras.
Yeah, that.
As the teleportation takes effect, you all experience this serene and gentle, like cold tingling sensation that envelops your bodies. A stark contrast to the usual abruptness of teleportation spells that you guys have experienced with Harbin Westerwell, I guess, two of you.
Have you not gone through a Harbin Wester teleportation?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you know, because he never got to the teleport because he was occupied. So yeah, you have not.
Yeah.
As you appear at the tower, the rain has ceased. The storm has not yet reached Neverwinter. The dark clouds parting in the sky above. A cold breeze just whispers across the rooftop, hinting at the storm that is still yet to come this far north. As you take a look at your surroundings, you see Neverwinter. Relatively close. For a tower that was once in Waterdeep, you see Neverwinter just over the hill. And on top of the tower, as you're looking around, this is all familiar to you. But the rest of you see the teleportation circle there on the ground. You will see 3 towers. You see orbs of green and gold at the very top with crests that point up, putting off this strange form of magic that everyone except Kenon has never seen before.
So even my detect magic wouldn't know?
If you detect magic, you might be able to get a little bit.
And I would want to subtle spell that just because
Yeah.
I want to hide that.
Don't want to ask the man who lives here.
Yeah.
Um,
No, of course not.
And then, of course, there's a staircase in the very middle. So you cast Detect Magic. So you detect a pretty strong level of magic. You are getting the sense that these are magical sentinels. They stop incoming magical attacks. They stop physical. Each node has a job, and the third one being the teleportation sentinel. Teleports the tower in senses of urgency that are beginning to break down the other sentinel levels to a set rendezvous point that changes, which brought it to Neverwinter, which was the next safest location to them that would give them access to the resources and things that this very selfish family would need.
Except for the comet that's currently aimed at Neverwinter.
It teleported before the comet.
Quick question on the comet. Are these like continent destroying comets or like
It is
city
one
destroying
singular-
comets? Oh, okay.
Um,
Like it would destroy all of Faerun.
make an investigation check for me.
So that's one thing I haven't been quite so certain on. If I quit rolling bad. 16.
Are you using the same die?
I've used a couple of different ones, but I've mostly used this one. It rolled good to start, like
So-
first 2 rolls, but I'll
With-
swap it out for a minute.
With that, you are able to gauge that this is just above a city-destroying comet. This would likely destroy several miles of the outskirts of the city. Even with a size like a city the size of Neverwinter, like this would flat.
Okay. It's not as bad as I thought.
You're telling me you couldn't have teleported us just a little bit that way?
I had no direct way of knowing where my family had gone. As well, I needed to know the teleportation sigil of Neverwinter, which I do not.
It's right there. I see it.
I understand that this is hard for someone who was getting their magic from hippies, to put it lightly, to understand.
It's the drugs.
But teleportation requires specific coordinates and a connection with the sigil. I do not have that connection. I could take us here, but not there.
The difference between charisma casters and intelligence casters.
Wisdom caster.
Wisdom caster, sorry. Yeah. Wisdom caster and intelligence caster.
She's so wise, man. Talking animals. Who'd have thunk?
The dog told me about the drugs.
The next time we need to take a tree to get somewhere, I'll leave it up to you.
As long as I've seen the tree.
Can I like sleight of hand fist bump Kina?
Oh, wow.
I'll just look at you inside of my eye and just leave you hanging.
So what do you all do in this moment?
What now?
What do you all do now? So you have the staircase there in the middle. I just imagine mage hand fist bump.
Ooh, yeah. Mage hand fist bump.
There you go. Actually, I don't think I have mage hand. I've got...
I do.
Actually, I do! I do
What?
have mage hand. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, let's mage hand fist bump.
I think mine's an invisible mage hand too,
Well,
so that works.
yeah. Nice.
You can settle your mage hand, and mine's just invisible. So...
I think the rogue mage hand is just invisible.
Oh, yeah. The Arcane Trickster, it is.
Yeah.
Two invisible mage hands just...
Only we know the satisfaction of that fist bump.
Alright.
You just hear in your head, no one else can know.
And I'll message back. Indeed.
Alright. Do we go down the staircase?
Yes, I will take lead. Follow me and do your best to act civilized. As we're going down the staircase, I'll lean over kind of my shoulder and I'll whisper a command phrase, and you'll actually see the like golden armor pieces that are kind of adorned on this robe disappear to where it is just looks like a green mage's robe.
As you descend...
I was gonna say, like, as he's doing that, I wanna, disguise self? Yeah, disguise self. Subtle changes to make myself more proper, I guess. Because obviously I'm in, like, thieves' clothes. So, like, maybe the hood comes down and my hair gets slicked back and, kind of just...
Do you match his attire with the green and gold?
No, I
Or
still keep
gray?
my color.
Okay.
But just more formal looking, less I'm gonna rob you, even though I probably still will.
As you guys descend the staircases, you all begin to hear a conversation actively taking place. Keenan, you recognize the voices immediately as Theoden, your grandfather, and Verona, your mother. Father, you cannot force him into this. Oh, yes, the bastard child who taints our family. This would be good for both of us. He is a stain on our family. This would help clear that stain and put our family where we belong. How do you not see this? He's He's not a bastard. He's your grandson. He deserves a chance to make something as he sees fit. He may be my grandson, but he's tainted blood. We must think of the future of our family, the purity of our lineage. Purity is all that. Is that all that matters to you? What about love, compassion, and honor? No, just power. Love and compassion won't secure his future. We must secure a place in the royal court where he can marry a noble family and strengthen our house with royal blood. You would pawn him off to the crown like some piece of property. It's for the greater good of our family. His children will carry royal blood, more suitable heirs than he could ever be. And this is around the time that you would be reaching the level. That is not true. He is a brilliant and capable man, just like his father, and more than you.
We heard all that coming down.
Yes.
I'll just kind of cough, like,
Speaking of the bastard,
grandfather. So you're speaking kindly of me as always. I'll give him the respectful bow.
at least he keeps a modicum of decorum. That's all that he's worth anymore. Son, how are you?
Mother, I'm glad to see that you're safe.
I see you got my blade. Blade. We do not use blades in this house.
Grandfather, I assure you, it is just decorative. Would never think to use a blade in your presence.
But she is dwell in the tower. But while you're here, we have some important matters to discuss.
Yes,
Away from our guests.
if I may, whatever it is you were discussing on our way down, I believe what we have may be more pressing.
Nothing is more pressing than what we must discuss. He is going to. Can you make a strength saving throw for me?
Okay.
How many are there of them?
There are just two right now that you see.
Okay.
He is the lone patriarch of the family.
Mm-hmm.
She, while you cannot tell at this moment, is a matriarch. So this is a high-level family meeting.
I just need to know how many people there were in the room.
6. I rolled a 7 with a -1.
You get pulled all the way up to the two of them, and the rest of you are now silenced. You cannot hear this conversation as he casts silence over by you.
Can they hear us?
Silence would mute them.
Yes.
Oh,
They
okay.
can't hear out and
Yeah.
can't hear in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I always forget about that with silence, is that it not only
Yeah.
mutes you, but it mutes the sound coming to you.
Verona, will you? And she will cast Old Person on you all. I need you guys to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
Can they, if I spoke directly into their minds, could they hear that? That's not audible.
26.
Succeed. I'm gonna say in this, you would not be able to.
Okay.
You don't have a way of subtle spelling it. So they would know that you are.
It's not a spell.
Oh, is it just?
It's a feature I have.
I would say you'd be able to.
Okay. The only thing I would be saying is just, I would just tell them, Be calm. Don't resist. This is fine.
It's a 13 for me.
Definite fail.
Cool.
Pearson?
Yeah, I'll fail.
So, I imagine you heard the details as you were descending the stairs.
Certainly heard some interesting things being discussed. Do you mind filling me in?
We have a meeting with the current Lord of Neverwinter. It is pressing as House Whitford, who was supposed to marry the daughter of the current Lord, has now died in the awful situation that had taken place at Waterdeep.
Yes, the one you ran away from, of course.
Many of your cousins died fighting. There are not too many of us left. That's why your tainted blood is allowed back at this tower. But we are arranging a marriage that you shall fill in. This will bring peace to the already lost side of Waterdeep. Put us back in power.
Grandfather, you know I have the utmost respect for you as the head of this family. But this cannot be the case.
Doesn't matter what you say. You take her hand in marriage, or be an outcast from the family.
And what difference would that make from the way things currently are?
You would be accepted and your family would live on.
And if I leave, your line dies. Are you sure you would like that? Plus, marry outside the family. Who is this lady you wish to marry me to anyhow? That you would be willing to step so far.
The good news is she is of elven descent. She may not be a pure blood, but it is just your mother and I now. That is the only reason I am willing to accept this. To put more elf in your blood. Bring you closer to purity. That all of your heirs shall be mine. If you don't, once a year we kill your friends.
Do you think I much care what happens to them? I merely met them hours ago.
He's going to release the glyphs that are on the wall, and Cloudkill will begin to start forming up. So, I need you all now to make a Constitution saving throw.
Grandfather, surely we can talk about this.
So we are talking right now.
We have other matters. Have you seen the comet in the sky?
The Eltars will always be safe. That is what this tower was built for. Your
16?
friends fail.
Do you know how many have already died? We do not
You got
need
a
more
16?
death.
Oh,
What's a couple
shoot.
more?
Crap. I failed as well.
Anyone have a couple D8 I could borrow?
No! I have no D8 whatsoever.
D8.
I have a
D8.
Where's the last one?
D8.
Hello,
There's a few.
D8.
There's no way I could get out of this room before. Like, I know I'm in a whole
Oh, yeah,
person,
you're-
but.
Yeah, you're an old person. She
Well-
might be the only one with a chance.
Well, hold person, I can't move or speak, but subtle spell, I don't need to move or speak.
You might be able to do something.
So I was thinking Misty stepping back to where we came in the
General
room?
silence.
There is not a whole lot of space that you can see. Like, you're looking at a 30 by 30 room that is now cut in half. So, like, it would be moving to the side that the spellcasters are on.
I mean, anything's better than dying.
I can give you that.
That was right.
Because I don't even already have any magic left to help. I used a lot of my stuff.
24,
Yeah, me too.
30, 37.
Yeah, because I'm going down in this. Because I was never healed.
Didn't I mask cure wounds at one point?
Yeah, she didn't mask your wounds.
Then I took more damage. I'm pretty sure.
From just your D4.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I remember I healed myself that
She
time.
masked cure wounds for 25 HP.
Yeah, you didn't take any more damage after that. Unless you just
Maybe
forgot
you
to
didn't add
heal.
the 25?
I know that I did.
Maybe D&D Beyond didn't save it?
Maybe
I
not.
have had issues with the desyncing before.
Yeah, I would probably just add the 25.
I mean, it's, with these numbers, it's something
42 points of
yeah,
damage.
I'm still down.
I don't even have the magic to do anything.
Okay.
Neither do I until
I
I
have
hit.
my 5th level spell still.
What did you roll?
Yeah, I failed.
Okay, yeah, so 42 points of damage.
Wait a
And
second.
Last thing
Well,
Mother, are you going to allow this to happen?
she's going to be silent.
Weak.
Oh, of course, it's only dead sleeps.
Very well. I accept your terms. Free them.
He's going to reach a hand over. Swear it's my blood. Take that blade.
I'll draw the blade. I swear that by as long as you, I, and this family live, I shall accept the terms that you are proposing and marry the girl.
You'll reach out and release the glyph. You all will return to full hit points, as will everyone in the room.
Do we get spell spots back or no?
You do not.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I was going to ask if this was the effect of a rest or...
Just some healing.
The meeting is later this evening, so I expect to see you there. In the meantime, do whatever it is that you need to do. You came to the tower. You must need something.
We came with reports from the ground. The Soul Weaver's prism has been taken. We may have, and the one who took it is evidently a god slayer.
There is no such thing as a god slayer.
No, it's true.
Are they
Yes.
unsilenced?
Nope, there's no silence.
Damn it.
Oh.
Never mind.
If you would allow them to speak, they could explain it.
It is not often that we let outsiders speak. I expect you all maintain a level of decorum.
Can I subtle spell? I want to subtle spell charm person, both of them.
Good luck. Absolutely.
It's a wisdom DC 15 save. And it'll
Wait.
last for an hour.
They're wizards. They're not wisdom casters.
She is charmed. He is not.
Okay. Literally, all it is that they, whoever fails will just feel that I'm friendly until it ends, and then they realize I charmed them.
Yeah, he succeeded.
Okay.
Even with his awful wisdom, like
Because that was that. Okay. It was worth a shot. But it did something, so continue on.
Tell him everything you know about Kraith.
Right,
Scar slipping in there.
Scar slips in a lot of places.
Not as much as Pickerson.
Well, for one, we've been dealing with him for a very long time, and he killed my god.
I don't believe you. Please take 2 steps forward.
I will take 2 steps forward, fine.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me. I think wisdom.
The zone of truth, that would be charisma.
Charisma saving throw, sorry.
Still
Sorry.
good. 19.
Fail.
What?
It's against, so yeah. It is against his, or well, I guess not his, because he didn't put it there, but it's against the glyph spellcasting, so. Wait, what did you roll?
A 19.
Oh, no, yeah, never mind, you succeed.
Okay.
I misread and misheard. I was like,
the most powerful spellcasters can get a DC of like 20, so I wasn't super surprised.
I have a
So-
+0 on charisma, so I rolled straight 19.
yeah, because this wasn't his zone of truth.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a glyph that was put into the building. Go on.
What do you want to know about it? He
knows you failed, or knows you succeeded, so. What happened to the god?
He's dead. He killed him.
The god just doesn't die.
I saw him die, and so did Magma. He's a realm guard. We went into his plane. We saw him dying. He gave us what little magic he had left. It's the reason why I can turn into a dragon.
How does the god have little magic to give?
Kraith is trying to become a god.
You cannot simply become a god.
He's trying. He's been collecting souls. He has the prism. He's trying to become a god.
Dad, it's entirely possible that when they sealed that prism away, that it had a purpose beyond just the curses. But with the army of Neverwinter behind our family, we shall succeed.
By the way, there is a comet coming for Neverwinter.
Oh, we are aware. This arrangement will put our sentinels all through the city, protecting it. We already have a couple sentinels going up on the palace right now. It is, after all, a meeting of extreme importance. There are supposed to be guests coming. I wasn't informed which guests, but please leave, and we shall see you in the palace this evening.
Before I go, may I have access to our libraries? I wish to seek whatever knowledge we may have of the prism, as well as its connection to resurrection magic.
Let's see your end of the bargain come alive before. You may have the teleportation circles, but nothing else. Dismissed. Do you all just stand there? What do you do?
I will bow to him. Mother, I shall see you later at home. And then begin walking out.
Home is just 2 floors down. In your condo. your wizard condo. Okay.
Just curious, how proper are these people? And like, are they literally like coat and tie,
Extreme,
top
like,
hat?
Not top hat, but like wizard robes. Like everything is about decorum here. Like it
Okay.
is standing upright. Like these, they can walk and have probably 100 books on their head and just glide along. Like they are.
So like, if I minor
Tight
illusioned a
asses.
top hat, tipped it off, and then it disappeared and followed Keenan.
It would be make an insight check.
All right.
So while he's rolling that, one thing you guys would have noticed is the contrast in looks between me and my family. Like, whenever I'm with you guys, I might not look out of place or anything out and about, but whenever I'm with them, it's very clear that I am not full-blooded a part of this family. That I have similarities, but also distinct differences that the rest wouldn't have.
What do you roll?
On the die of 2, with a -1.
Taking over Ascar's place as the insight master.
Yeah.
You have no idea on the ramifications of insulting this family, and you have no idea if what you do would be insulting.
I'm gonna do it anyway. Just a simple minor illusion, top hat, and it disappears as I bring it back to my head.
Make a strength saving throw for me.
The classic D&D rule: when in doubt, do it.
Right. Please be good.
Before I leave. I know
14.
Sorry. Sorry.
I don't know why you're sorry.
I
You didn't do
realize
it.
you were rolling.
Well, he asked me to roll, so I rolled.
Yeah, I was in my own head.
What? I was in my own head.
You'll succeed.
Oh, cool.
You just feel like a push on you. I recommend you leave.
I silently go. As this is happening, I'm still just going to follow Keenan. I'm paying no attention to what they're up to. They're doing.
And I'm walking out, not to care about you guys. I am
Yeah.
power walking for that door.
Yeah.
As
Before I leave,
dignified as I can power walk.
Just like,
do you think you can help us?
We have more pressing matters. We will deal with it as it comes.
I need to get a hold of the realm guard.
Know this. Your place in this tower is not where it may be elsewhere. You are very welcome here. By joining my grandson, he should not have brought you. Only esteemed members with recommendation letters may enter.
I just had a devious rogue thought.
Oh no.
But it won't work because I have no more subtle spells left.
Pickpocket.
No. I was going to reverse pickpocket and plant a minor illusion letter of recommendation in her pocket
Oh my god.
with my invisible mage hand.
And he's going, and you see him. He goes and he sits at his table. And you just see him dismiss Verona, who vanishes before whoever was still in the room.
And I'm walking out.
Josh?
Before I leave, I would like to use the spell scroll, and I have to slowly give him Brockel's
There is no subtle with spell scrolls. It is opening and it casting.
I'm gonna do it, and then we'll run out that door.
It's a save. Oh,
I don't know. You made it.
So as you do it, you're gonna see the scroll erupt in fire as one of the glyphs counterspells it.
Man. One more level. If I had one more level, I can get counterspell.
So
You get counterspell, the counterspell.
you can counterspell a counter.
Yeah, you can counterspell a
I
counterspell.
said.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if only.
She
Yeah.
made the realization
Oh.
of what you
That
could do.
yes.
Oh, fancy. Something
That just
black.
not matters right
I
now.
had that scroll for so long.
About to find lost boots and make him give you another.
Yeah.
At this point, anything. So you guys go down a level on the tower. If I get your PCs in here, we may actually be able to see that you arrive on the housing level.
I'm also going to whisper to Keon what a lovely family you have.
Is that whisper
loud enough
for all to hear?
Yeah, just in general.
Because I just want to comment, like, I don't.
I'll just
Into sarcasm.
I'll give you a little side eye, and in your head you'll just hear
You should have map access now.
in your head you'll just hear
I mean, it's still black.
quite.
Oh, I see
But
something.
now it's not the time. Wait till we are back home, and then we may speak freely.
Back home?
To my elven condo.
I mean, you can see. Okay. Oh, something. Okay, there we go.
I didn't want us to still be potentially in earshot of the old man.
You all reach the dormitory level of the tower. You do not reach the dormitory level of the tower. Apologize, I put you on the wrong floor.
Opal gone.
Weird. You and I actually have something in common.
Oh, right. Okay.
What would that be?
That you don't fit in because of looks. Who knew that a half-elf could not fit in?
Haven't met many half elves, have you?
Actually, yes. My friend Cassandra's a half-elf.
I'm glad to see that she was more welcomed. Now, are we back? Are we to the condo?
Yes.
Okay. Wait here a moment. I will be right back. And I will scuttle off to my room. Boop. I shut the door. And there's just loud clashing and banging. Some cursing.
Oh, he's like goth kid.
Facts.
Do you open the door again?
Yeah, I'll open the door and come back out. And be like, and one hair is just like flung off to the side, or it was nicely slicked back.
Like the one hair that's sticking straight out on you.
Yeah, like that. Can't see it far enough away. It's like, now then.
Seems like You need to take something to relax. Harrison, do you happen to have that
Oh, no.
vial?
She's trying to peddle drugs.
Vial on you?
I was hoping to keep that for myself, but I guess if you really want it.
I have no drugs. Escarva took them all with him.
Let me search my bag. Might have heard of that vial.
Listen, I assure you that I am fine.
It was at this moment he lied. He is not fine.
Make a persuasion or deception check, whichever you feel is more accurate. The rest of you make an insight check.
Why does that have to be
Okay,
insight?
Before we do this, so something with my ring
8.
that I hadn't really looked into before says I am immune to magic that would allow other creatures to read my thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type.
I'm good.
Is it just the magic for the thoughts part, or is it magic for all of it?
Magic for all. Of it.
Okay, so people can still tell if I'm lying by just insight.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That's why I wasn't sure.
If
Because I
this
hadn't
was
noticed that till
deception or
just now, and I'm
persuasion, I
like,
have plus 11 in both.
better ask about that.
I'm good at the stealthy, sneaky things.
8.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah. Harrison, what did you get?
Yeah.
Meets it beats it, so you
Yeah.
guys would get it.
Yeah.
What did Harrison get?
18.
Oh, yep. So you succeed.
I'm not fine. I'm very not fine. I am very stressed right now. Like the stress of the kid that gets straight A's all of his life, and then suddenly it's a B+ on a report card, and it's like their world's about to crash down. Yeah, I am not doing great.
Well,
Wish I had like a calm person, but I can only charm.
would you
I'd
like a
want to
vial? Or
Take a
would you...
seat, then slide another chair towards Keenan and gesture for him to sit.
You are an odd bunch. See what you have to offer. I'll sit down.
You all sit down?
Trouble, yeah.
After he says that, I just 2 gold pieces. And you can tell, like, no save, like, he is being super sarcastic with that comment.
Do you want what's in this vial? Or would you rather me make a tea?
You see that Opal holds up a vial of make a medicine check for me. I know you wisdom people.
That's a 1! I am rolled so bad. I started using different dice too. It's not helping.
Gosh.
You would notice.
How many dice can I stack on this?
I mean, probably all of them.
That she's
I just
a
want to
very,
put the dunce cap on
she
top.
is a very medicinal person. You would not be the wiser that these would be drugs that you would be taking.
I would not try that. Oh gosh. No.
Dang it, yeah.
Do
I don't
better.
remember what
Here,
these
cut.
I
Do
can
your-
either
do
make
your
you a
towers.
tea.
We'll do it after.
Okay.
I can either make you a tea, or you can take what's in this vial. The stuff that's in the vial will be much stronger.
What exactly? How long do we have until this meeting? He said tonight.
Several hours.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you are roughly around like 1 o'clock.
So yeah, we're talking like
Probably
6,
about 5,
8.
6 hours.
Okay.
I'd highly recommend the vial. And he gives you like a wink.
And I'm guessing you're of age.
He's a middle aged.
I don't.
Middle age. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Opal,
Very well.
I detected your presence nearby. Please get me from this prison.
Take it!
before she does.
I'll give it like a little sniff.
You get this mix of aromas. You get a little bit of like a fruity, like apple orange, like mix. You're also getting bits of grass, dirt, kind of.
Fresh cut grass.
They're also pussy.
And you'll notice that the aroma's changing from just different things.
I'll like look around to the three of them. Is this some kind of calm emotions potion?
Yes.
Well, it could help with.
No
Could help me
deception.
keep my head with things.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I was totally expecting a deception roll there. Like, come on.
Oh wow, wait, I'm proficient in wisdom saves? Cool. 19.
Why are you proficient in wisdom saves?
I don't know. I'm proficient in intelligence and wisdom. I don't know why those are the two, but I'll take 19.
You enter a lucid dream state. Blackness kind of fills the air around you as your allies disappear from view, and you are floating kind of in free space at this moment.
I player, have spent so much of this campaign high on drugs.
This is true.
And this time I was peer pressured into it.
My Opal, who doesn't
Dang.
do drugs.
What this is.
So is this all in his mind at the moment?
Yeah. Also, remove the
I removed it.
grimy, used vial of drugs.
I did. I already did.
I have a fun, playful idea. I just don't know how best to leverage this. I want to alter self so when he comes out of this lucid dream, I'm something completely different.
I'll
I don't know what to be though.
you have time to think.
I'm gonna nudge towards Harrison and be like, he's too stuck up. He needed it. His family's too stuck up. These people, I am not one to do drugs.
I love how in Fandolin you wanted to stop the kids from taking drugs, and now you're just giving drugs away. I don't know what to make of these sometimes.
And while we have the rest of them not on drugs, I want you to think of what your lucid dream experience is.
Huh?
You know the
Is this
crack rabbit from
I know
Alice
I
in
rolled
Wonderland
19.
live action.
Good dream,
That's a
bad
good dream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would be doing the talking if it was a bad dream.
I just want with the scar. I actually made one of the bad dreams because I made it badder.
Alright,
That's what I was asking.
while you just see just conked out, gone.
Am I aware of how long these effects last?
Make a medicine check with disadvantage.
Cool. I already have a -1 to this. See, I took Dex, Intelligence, and Charisma, not Wisdom at all. No wisdom whatsoever. That is a 9.
Not a clue.
Not a clue. Hey, how long does this last?
I would know. Do you want me to do a history check?
You make a history check for me with disadvantage because you are used to not used scraps of drugs. This is stuff that was on the ground that people had used and like either vomited up or like extruded from their bodies in some way.
I would have thought this was like more than. Never mind.
It's slime.
Okay. Yeah, that I rolled a 13.
Slimmies. It is drugs made from slime cubes.
13.
I still have one that Miss Grandma gave me. I guess we're all having fun here. On the line.
Oh, you're taking it?
Oh no. Make a wisdom save for me.
The two wizards high on drugs.
Oh no.
That's a 5.
Parasite.
I need those lights to change color too.
We go.
You don't
to
want
you
those to change color.
Oh, okay.
That's for our face.
as your allies around you go dark. Before you, a hand outstretches and grabs a hold of you as the O4 fusion pulls you into their face. Now, more so massive. Now, you fit in the palm of their hands.
My toy again.
And for the next several minutes, you just see you are their play toy. You are flying around like an airplane. They are slamming you into the ground, smacking you off against several things, and crushing you. You are feeling every bit of this. This is as real as it is happening. They take you, they put you in their mouth and chew and chew and chew. They spit you out, you land on the ground, and you are just drenched in sweat and slime, grime. You were rolling around, and now you see Kraith. You see the two kids. You see all of your allies. You see Ascana. You see Keenan. You see Opal. You see Lysander. You see everyone really that you have come to know, all in a line. They take a dagger. They just stab you. The next person in line, they stab you. All of your friends just taking a dagger and stabbing you constantly. You are feeling every bit of it as it goes up and down your body. And you just feel this extreme ripple effect of pain of not only just the daggers entering your body, the feeling of betrayal and disgust as every single one of them has words, just distrust, like, how could you do this, Parasite? We trusted you. And then you get to Magma, who goes, you could never touch the wrong god, who will then slit your throat. You have Opal reach you, and I could never love you, and stab you in your chest and twist the dagger. And then the very last one are your parents, who come in to give you a hug and take their daggers, glide them across your back as the rest continues on and on, repeating over and over again. What are you two doing?
I'm sure I probably see that he's having a bad...
Yeah, he's sweat covered.
I'm just waiting for them to come out of their lucid state and gonna be...
Can you
Hey.
look around for a wet towel?
Keenan, what is your dream?
Okay. So it's kind of it's starting out like a combination of his hopes and dreams, where he takes the seat as head of the family. His grandfather had stepped down, giving him his approval. The rest of his family is there, listening to what he has to say about opening up the family to others, being more open-minded to being a part of the community that they're in, not so closed off, open to more trade and allowing others in. His mother and his own mental images of his father standing there side by side. And there, standing alongside him, is Vandross, his long friend, happy and waiting for him there. He'll look at Vandross and he'll have images flashback of their past together. Whenever he first snuck out of the tower, Vandross teaching him how to wield a sword, them spending long hours training together and stuff, and so it's just the conflict of emotions from seeing that you guys on the outside would probably just see like a tear going down his face, unsure if it's like a happy or a sad tear.
This is not canon unless he says so. As the long nights of sword fighting come to an end, you one last image, you just collapse and you're there beside Vandross, and just the intensity there to kiss, but you pull away. I'm not making you a gay fanfic.
The face of
As a
consideration.
mental thought at this point, yeah, the feeling could be there. Yeah, that can be canon. Not that it's happened, but that could be canon. That was the mental thought in this drug.
Just in the back of the head, like,
yeah,
that's not supposed to be there. And then you both come out of your experiences.
And I am totally looking like the crack rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
And that's what you see when you come out?
And before they had come out, she asked me to look for a wet rag, so...
Yeah, you would have gotten that and you would have given it, so you're...
Yep. As Harrison's coming out, I will be wiping the sweat
No,
off.
Kenon's coming out.
Oh, he's not coming out yet? Okay, no.
Oh, Harrison's not coming out yet?
Not coming out.
Oh.
That took her a few seconds too long to realize.
They are both coming out of the trance.
Okay.
Not as trance.
And I'm just like on the table in front of him investigating looking like a crack rabbit.
What the hell's is that?
And I start laughing.
I'll like fall back in my chair
and
pull out my
I'll undo
blade.
the altar self and just be casually just sitting on the table, swinging my legs.
As Harrison's coming out of it, I'm wiping away his sweat and going, hey, I saw that was a bad one. Are you okay?
So, Pearson, as the light surrounds you, you now see in front of you, just caressing your face with a cold rag, the wonderful ally that you have come to know. Opal is there aiding you, as she constantly does.
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you, and I'll take her hand gingerly and survey the area, just trying to calm down the emotions.
You are in the room that you were, and all is calm and peaceful.
Do I see the crack rabbit?
For a split second on the distance, like it's a thing that like your locked eyes, and you see in your peripheral, and you're like, wait, what? And then you look, and then it's
And then you look.
Lysander. And you're like, and then you're back to the moment.
Yes.
What is wrong with you people?
What?
There's a lot wrong with me. As he has like that very like sly grin on his face.
What?
I don't know about you. But you.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. As I said before, I'm not one that usually uses that stuff, but I've been around it long enough to know that some people need it every once in a while.
Certainly was pleasant.
I'm glad.
Harrison just sitting there drenched in sweat. Like, what are you guys talking about?
I don't think so much for that one.
Crack rabbit.
Opal,
Love that.
you must save me by this evening. There must be something going on. The guards are all being called to the throne room. Just a couple here now. Shit.
I just got word from Magma. We need to save him tonight.
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 The meeting he was referring to was a meeting with Neverwinter, right?
Yes.
Or was it just of the family?
So your grandparents were talking about a meeting with the royal family, with some guests that he did not mention.
Okay. We may be able to speak with Neverwinter tonight at the meeting, and you may be able to convince them to free your friend.
So no time for any rest or anything. I have all my health back, but I have nothing else.
Yeah, same. I don't really have a lot of spells.
If you need to take an hour or two to rest, I'm sure we can find you areas around here to get a little sleep.
I don't think a couple hours will help. Unfortunately.
You would know. So not only do you have the trance that you get trance.
I actually don't know. I was looking for that earlier. And
Isn't that
I
an
don't think I saw
elvish thing?
It is,
It is,
but
yeah.
with me
Yeah.
being half elf, I'm not sure.
I think half elves get it.
See, that's what I. Well, I'll actually pop into this other part.
These
Probably
are
find it
also,
faster.
you would know that these beds are magical to cut down on that time. So while if you have trance,
I do not, so I'm like the only one in my family that actually needs 8 hours of sleep to get rested.
so you would know that it would take probably 3 to 4 hours in these beds because it cuts that time down in half. So 4 hours for your family, just cut down to 2 hours of rest, maximizing the time that they can study.
I'm going to talk to Magma and use that connection to just be like, Magma, there's supposed to be a meeting with the Neverwinter Kingdom. I might be able to.
We have to stop that meeting from happening.
Why?
I don't trust it. When I appeared before the court, they were so quick to shut me out. They're planning something and I don't trust it. I cannot contact the members of the wrong god. All magic is being stopped. The only reason I can communicate with you, I think, is our connection given to us by Obed-Hai.
And I'll relay that information that Magma had sent on to you.
Looks like we need to go now then.
In what kind of condition? Oh, is that my D8?
I don't know who's David or who's.
All magic is being blocked anyway. It's not going to do us any good.
I would
magic
have.
is being blocked.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I would have retconned what I said about the resting to inform about the better sleeping arrangements here.
Okay.
We could rest for about 3 hours or so and still have a little bit of time for me to get access to the Neverwinter teleportation circle.
You would know that. You would think that there may be one in the prison as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Something
I may
for
be
guards
able to get us
be able
directly
go
into the prison. Though, if we were to fail, I'm not sure it's wise to anger either my grandfather or Neverwinter right now.
Then maybe it's best if the three of us go get Magma while you distract them with whatever that is going on there. So that there is no suspicion.
I imagine I should probably take one of you with me to give the story of what you all have seen and experienced. But that is not a bad plan.
It shall not be I. I'll be best served breaking magma out.
I'm not stealthy, but I have his connection. I'm also wondering... Oh, this is hard. Should I? Should I not? Should I stay? I tend to do well with speaking.
You do have the closest story to tell, especially about your god.
I know.
But additionally, would her appearance be deterring to your family? They seem very stuck up.
Well, that's true. It will not just be my family present.
I wonder if they'll be
I
able
do
to...
think that they may be more open to talking with another wizard.
Would that be it? Or would they even be able to... I don't know what you wizards do, but are you guys able to look into my visions of even see what had happened with my god? I feel like if they're able to see exactly what had happened, they would understand, maybe come to our side.
You could propose it, and they very well may be able to.
Harrison?
I'm just brainstorming in my head a way to get them to understand.
I have the magic of a god. If they're able to even just feel a piece of that, I feel like I could convince them. Do you all agree?
At this point, anything's worth trying. I'm kind of running out of time.
I have a sending stone, if you need to talk to me at all.
That sending stone's connected to Ascara, who has the other one.
Never mind.
Well,
They can send you an eagle for updates. It'll work as one-way communication right now, but it's better than nothing.
I think the eagle would kind of disrupt whatever ceremonious.
Very likely outside magic will be blocked from entering the chamber anyhow. So, if we were to split, you two would likely would be on your own until we were done.
Bobo, what is the decision? Going to come and rescue me?
I'm gonna split. I think I need to talk to them. I need to...
Your connection with Magma may be able to give us updates if you were with me.
It's true. Keep in contact with me, just so I can be updated on what's going on. Harrison and Lysander, or what you would know as Sarum, will be coming for you. I'm not sneaky. You know that.
Clonk, clonk, clonk.
I'm just worried about the gods. But if it comes to a fight, who knows? They may be able to overwhelm the two of you. They may not be able to overwhelm the four. Please send Escada. I know he, well, stupid. He is very capable.
I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he's alive dead, or on another plane. He disappeared. He touched the device and disappeared.
Stupid bird. Doing the things he shouldn't touch. Whatever your will be, Opal. Until we reunite, there are lots of struggles that we may face. Are you sending me magic users?
One is a magic user.
We both are.
Oh yeah,
She
you
doesn't
are.
know that. You subtle spell everything.
I've been casting a lot of spells, not subtly, very recently.
That's true.
If you haven't noticed
true.
it, you're very imperceptive.
Yes, two of them are.
Like, especially the altar self.
Mm-hmm.
Right in front of you.
That's true. Two of them are yes. Two. The two that I'm sending, they're magic casters.
Right. I wish them best. Shall see them soon, and I shall be reunited with you.
Okay.
Right? With that, are you all sleeping? You're gonna take the 3-hour rest.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it'll do anything for me.
You get spell slots back. It's effectively a long rest.
What?
Yeah, the beds are magical.
Oh, gotcha.
There will be a roll. But
Gotcha. Yeah, sure.
so you all rest. I need you all to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Okay, I can get behind this one.
Not my better.
Best roll of the night. 24.
8.
Succeed, fail,
14.
10.
succeed,
Oh,
fail.
okay.
Alright, those of you that failed, you will only get a half benefit. So you will regain half of your spell slots and only half the health.
Well, we're all at full health now.
Yeah,
'Cause
so,
yeah.
so you only get a couple spell slots back. The others, you will get everything as suited to a long rest. Those who failed, thoughts of like information is just pounding inside your brain. It is so much information that is coming through that your mind is not able to fully get rested. But you will get advantage on Arcana checks.
Okay.
Going forward, for one check. So.
Okay. Would I get any of my sorcery points back?
Yeah.
Just half of them?
Yeah.
Okay. A whole 3 sorcery points back.
Right.
I'm adjusting some of my prepared spells.
And
Then
then,
new spell preparers.
as you all rest, that is actually where we're going to go to break.
Yeah, cool. I can finish adjusting my prepared spells. Doing that.
In the realm of Dungeons and Dragons, we face countless challenges, battle formidable foes, and embark on epic quests. Diabetes Awareness Month may be over, but we will continue on our quest to make a real-world difference. Diabetes is a formidable foe in the real world, affecting millions of lives every single day. But there's hope. Today's stream is in part of JDRF's Game to Give, an opportunity for the TTRPG community to come together and raise awareness and money for diabetes research. By rolling dice and embracing the spirit of camaraderie, we can make a powerful impact on the lives of those who need it most. Join us in this epic adventure to defeat diabetes. Every donation, no matter how small, brings us closer to a cure. Your support will change lives. It will bring hope, healing, and a brighter future for all affected by diabetes. Together we can be heroes in both the realm of fantasy and the real world. Visit the link below now or scan the code on the screen to donate and help us fight diabetes. Join the adventure. Let's roll for a cure, make a difference, and be a hero today.
We return as the party enjoys a short but mostly fulfilling long rest. You all wake up to meet back into the central corridor of the wizard condo, with a goal in mind of reaching Neverwinter Prison. As you all rejoin, what would you all like to do?
I just walk in, rubbing my neck, not feeling like I got a good strong rest.
That makes sense. You all are not used to the beds around here. They're more made for elven kind.
I had no issue. I feel fine.
Yeah, I'm very not elven.
Those who are more intelligent tend to fare better with them.
You saying I'm not intelligent?
Read what you wish into my words.
I have a +3 to intelligence, man. Not canon. Not breaking up.
So it is at this point that you know that time is getting rough. You all ascend to the rooftop and
Should have had time after the rest to go to the library
yeah.
and collect information on.
Yeah.
So I'll go to collect the information for the teleportation circles.
Yeah. That is pretty much just not really in the library. It'll be kind of just readily available on different levels.
Oh, I think you had said library.
Yeah.
but- okay.
Sorry. So you would have coordinates, and you would have Neverwinter prison entrance.
Is there like a boutique near us?
So in this, you would have to travel to the city for that.
Really, we don't have one in the tower.
You are wizards who do not care about look other than decorum.
Yeah, I'm trying to give her something better.
There wouldn't happen to be any like decorative, useful swords around, would there? No. Of course not. Because I left mine back on the battlefield. Intentionally. He wanted to leave it behind.
I'll do this then. You're going to need to look a bit more appropriate for the evening than what you're currently wearing.
Well, I would say so.
So, and I will actually, I will lean over and say, do you speak Elvish?
I don't.
Yes,
You do?
So do I.
I do.
So those two would understand it.
No, I Where's my... Where are you?
She speaks Undercommon.
Glad you found it!
Which is a variation of Elvish, if I'm not mistaken. It's the language of the Drow. One of.
Where are you seeing it? What? Oh, wait.
It would be under languages.
I don't even...
Should be under
features and traits.
features and traits.
And
Yeah.
then languages.
I am under features and traits. Where's the language? Why am I not seeing you?
Oh, because it's
Oh,
down
it's way
here.
over there. Yeah, I
Common,
see.
Draconic,
I thought she was using the
Primordial. Why do you speak Primordial?
Druid?
She has Druidic.
Oh. I don't know. A gift of Bobit High.
There you go. Canon.
Okay, well, I'll speak. You wouldn't understand it then. Those two would. I'll speak the elven word for glamour into the clothing I'm wearing, and you'll see it shape and transform into kind of standard looking studded leather armor. And I'll actually take the armor off, hold it out to you. Put this on, repeat that word, with a thought in mind of what you want to look like.
That's armor.
It is.
Mine is, stuck.
What?
My armor.
Oh yeah, she's fused with her armor.
Oh.
Oh. Can we get it to fit over her armor?
You can certainly try. Make a dexterity check for me.
Me or her?
Her.
Okay.
Oh, Dex.
Man, I'm so
Oh.
selfish. I only have
19. I'm rolling good today.
Yeah.
She'll be able to squeeze in.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little tight.
I'll make it work.
Keenan, a thought if I may. Would your family have a scrying orb or something similar?
A what?
A scrying orb or something similar.
Oh yeah. They would, yeah.
Is that something I would have as an heir, like available in my house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it might be possible to use your magic detecting thoughts to go into Opal's mind to view what she's seen to present this to your family, to repurpose the orb.
So a scribe will not show images of one's like memories. It will only show what they are peering into the time that it is. So you would only be able to peer into what's currently happening.
I don't believe I'd be able to use it in that way, but I imagine that there would be someone at the meeting that would be able to look into her thoughts should she allow it. I'd be surprised if there's nobody there that could.
Okay.
Do you all ascend the staircase to the teleportation circle?
Yeah, so I will have... I'll have taken that off, so I took the armor off. And I just put on an extra set of robes that I would have had.
Right.
And yeah, you can make that armor look like whatever you want it to look like.
And what would be the best? You know better than me. I, of course, lived in a tree for a good portion of my life.
I guess I'll go ahead and try to trigger the armor on her. So, I'll put a thought in my mind of what what appropriate woman's attire would
Yeah.
look like for this, and I'll speak the word glamour into the armor.
Yep. And
See if I can
you watch as the armor that is roughly fitted on begin to expand and take shape over, just giving a sleek form, comfortable look. You feel a little bit of a breath give in that way, where your freedom of movement is now less hindered. And you watch as this goes to a darker shade blue than what your skin is, mixed with white, so you just see head to toe. You are in a mixture of blue, green, white, down the dress that just accents your body in a way that you had never dressed before.
Appearances are everything here. It's always good to look at the part. And now, I believe you do.
Well, if we actually get your family to side with us at some point, maybe they can help me with getting my armor unfused a little bit so I can take it on and off anytime I like.
That is a task we can see what we can do about later. Let us face one thing at a time.
Do we now go to the top of the tower?
Yes.
You all ascend the staircase. Again, you arrive at the very top of the tower. You approach the sigil. You type in the coordinates. Provide the magic word to Harrison and Lysander, and we go.
Before they go through the portal, which one of the two of you believe you'll be doing the most talking should you encounter a guard? I imagine the sigil is not fully unguarded.
I mean, if you're talking about lying to them, I'm pretty well spoken.
Don't imagine you'll be showing up and telling them that you're here to break out their prisoner.
Oh, of course not.
I'll place my hand on your shoulder and I'll cast Enhance Ability. I believe it's Eagle Splendor is the technical... Yeah, Eagle Splendor. So you have advantage on all charisma checks.
Sweet.
Best of luck. Have Magma inform Opal of any updates. If there's trouble, we may be able to get to you, should you require it. But I cannot guarantee it. We'll try to keep things busy at the meeting. Hopefully, a lot of their attention will be there.
Alright. So,
Am I casting... Is this a permanent teleportation circle that we have that I can connect the two with, or am I needing to cast teleportation circle?
it is a fixed point. It has an area that is edged that can be added at any point to be changed, but the rest is already well set.
Gotcha. Okay.
Stay.
Alright. As you all reach, or well, I guess not all, as the two of you reach the entryway of the Neverwinter prison, you are you're immediately engulfed in this goodness. I'll restart. As you all step into the entryway of the Neverwinter prison, you're immediately engulfed in this oppressive atmosphere. The air hangs heavy with this damp chill that just seeps into your bones. sending shivers down your spine. You see dim torchlight flicker against the cold stone walls, and the sound of dripping water echoes through the chamber that you're in as a constant reminder of just the prison's relentless dampness on the body. And as you take steps, you feel the hollow echoes of the emptiness of the space. Despite the dimness, your senses feel heightened. You are attuned to the slightest movement and sound that fill the area. And through the echoes, you hear, "My loyalty to the realm is unwavering, and I swear by all that is sacred, I am innocent. All I do is for the safety of the realm. You shall feel my wrath if I get free." And you just hear that echoing and over and over.
So
and
it
over
almost sounds like it's coming from every direction. We can't like pinpoint it.
You hear it's kind of down the halls, but from this point, it is just in front of you and on the map.
Yeah.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, the first thing, just Lysander just takes this. Reminds me of home. Very dreary. And he starts taking.
The prison at first.
very muggy, villagey town. Not very memorable, not very classy. But after that, he starts walking forward.
Right. So as you approach, you hear in the upcoming room, you hear prayers pleading. "Oh, by the gods, please get me out of here. Slay these gods. Free me. I may not be innocent, but I will find a purpose in whichever god frees me."
Are we passing cells at this point then?
No.
Oh, we're just hearing this.
Yeah, so there is an altar to the right.
Oh,
It is the prison chapel.
Is there anything going on in the chapel?
Just the man praying there.
I see it. There.
Do you, if you want, you can peer in. Are you guys being stealthy?
Yeah, I was stealthily take a look.
Yeah, definitely stealth.
Right, make a stealth check for me.
If I rolled a nat 1 but still have plus 11. Do I still get 12?
That one for a plus 6 for a total of 7.
2 nat 1? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Thing enhanced your charisma.
you hear
Gosh.
the step of heavy plating. Turn around. Halt! Who goes there?
We hear that?
Yeah, and you see this figure step out and kind of push you back from the chapel. Standing about 8 feet tall, you see this man in heavy clad armor towering before you.
I want to subtle spell charm person on him immediately. Which is a wisdom save DC 15, or else he'll think of me as friendly.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay.
Roll a 15.
Mark that off. Crap. What would I say to a guard that I'm sneaking around in a cell?
Harrison will walk up in front and hold his hand up to shake the card and say, "Sorry, me and my friend are new here. We were sent down here for duty orders."
Make a deception check for me.
Of course.
"13."
Natural 1 with a -4.
You're kidding.
Um,
Jeez.
Wow.
A -3.
-3.
You beat him by 19 and you didn't even get a 19.
Oh my gosh.
Understand. Go about your orders, and he'll turn around and go back into the cell.
Beautiful.
Do you guys continue on?
Yes.
Harrison's going to whisper to Lysander, "I can't believe he bought that."
Well, maybe we seemed a little friendly.
You reach into the hallway and you arrive at a door. That is closed.
Oh no.
Not the door paradox. All right. Let's come up with every single way to open this door except turning the knob. Is it just a wooden door with a doorknob?
Yes.
No keyhole?
There's a keyhole.
There's a keyhole. How old does this door look?
Is there a window?
It is. It has a small iron window that you can peer through. And again, iron fixtures attached to it. It looks moderately old, but still very sturdy wood.
Just gonna try to open the door.
The door opens.
Yeah! We solved the first puzzle. What was that?
The door
Oh,
creaking open.
it sounded like something whirring into action. Like some-
You enter the next hallway. You see open to the left of you. It is the. You see a small etched sign that just says extra chambers. And before you see office 1, 2, and 3 before you. And then to the right, another long hallway where you see warden office and cells.
Feel like we gotta go that way.
I kind of think we should check the warden's office for a key or something.
Good thinking. Let's do that.
So you all make your way down the hallway where you come across an iron door before you. What would you all like to do?
I want to try to pick the lock.
Maybe-
Oh,
Okay.
did you have something
We'll
else?
See if there's a window, if we can peer in, make sure it's unguarded. Or
This one
something similar.
is solid.
So, yeah. Get out my thieves' tools and try to pick the lock.
The DC for this door is going to be 16. I'll just put it out there in front of you right now.
Okay. And this is sleight of hand.
Yes.
All right, so I need a 13 or higher. And that would be a 15
All right.
for an 18.
As the lock drops.
Is there any other noises going on other than that door unlocking, like that we'd hear from inside?
You won't be able to hear anything from inside till it's open. It is a very thick door.
Okay, well, let's pull this door open then.
You have a hallway, and at the end, you see another wooden door, a little bit more innate, ornate this time.
Doors on top of doors.
and no windows or anything visible.
I would assume that 8-foot tall guy was one of the guards, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, I believe disguise self is not a concentration. Correct. Yes. I want to disguise myself. Similar looking armor before I even try to enter this room, just to make it appear to be that I'm one of the guards.
Right?
And then try to open the door.
The door's locked.
Shall we knock? Waiting 3 seconds. If Pearson doesn't answer, he knocks on the door.
Yeah, go ahead, knock on it.
Who is it?
Jeffrey, one of your guards.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
But I have advantage because of
Straight
his. So this is just a straight roll with a plus 11. That's an 18 on the die, so 29.
Oh, Jeffrey.
We went to college
I
together.
don't remember Jeffrey, but he must be one of the new guards they sent me. Come in.
It's
And-
locked, sir.
Yeah, well, you.
Okay.
You will hear magically.
The new guard.
Yeah. And opens the door.
As you walk in. Pearson, are you following?
Yes.
There he is. You enter a chamber that is filled with beds. At the very end of this room, you see warden office. It's odd that they did not give you your keys to the guard chambers, but
I may have
You know-
lost them.
you know the monarchy. They lack in all things intelligence, don't they?
Indeed.
And who is that?
Yes. This fine gentleman here came down and asked if we could send Magma up to the Great Hall. They're requesting his presence.
Make a deception check
Again?
with disadvantage.
Straight roll.
Straight. That's a 19 for a full 30.
That's
Rolls on
not a
par for
strange
flat.
request, but I guess if it has what's his. Do we have anything with the meeting? Go down. Use your keys there. Right. Sorry. It's been a long day. I forgot that you don't have keys. Steve, the guard down there. He will help you.
Yes. Thank you, sir. And,
Good day.
Exunt. For a stellar performance.
Make your way
Yeah. Oh, me bad.
to the hallway.
Oh.
Pass a couple guards. Succeed the checks. And
You know what?
I'll just give it to you because who goes there?
The warden sent me. You must be Steve.
I am. Who are you?
My name's Jeffrey. I'm one of the new
Hi,
guards.
Jeff.
You know, the magistrates, they
Yeah.
never gave him my
Yeah.
keys. But
It's okay. Have mine.
thank you.
I'm gonna take my break now.
I don't think getting past Steve is going to be very hard.
Yeah. Well deserved, Steve.
Last line of defense.
It's been a long day.
Yes, it has.
The other guards have gone upstairs. So just watch this one. He's annoying.
I think I can handle him. And I
doesn't
kinda, like,
stop. He
puff
just
up my
says
chest.
The same thing over and over again. So, and what you remember, what you're seeing is like all these guards are massive.
Yeah.
So you're just hearing this little voice coming from this massive suit of armor. Just past you as he leaves, and
Are there any other guards in this hall?
no, that is
Okay.
it.
All right. Then I'm going to take the keys and unlock the cell.
And you must be person. It's nice to see you.
Likewise, you ready to get out of here?
Just undo these cuffs.
I imagine I just start flipping through keys and trying to find the one.
It doesn't take long for you to get the correct one. And so, thank you. But we have a meeting to attend. And he will cast Dimension Door on all of you. And you will all now appear at the throne.
Thank you for the dice.
It is now also at this point that Opal and Keenan, you are walking into the throne room with your grandfather.
I think you said it was more than 500 feet away.
It
The dimension
has
door.
now been like, oh, this is magma.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, from the tower. The prison is underneath the city.
Yeah, I was referring to during the meeting if we
Oh.
needed to dimension door into the prison to help.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you were saying from the towers. Like, no, the tower's just on the outskirts of the city.
I also thought that was going on during the meeting.
No, it was all as you guys were heading there. So you are now.
And clearly we made it through fairly quickly.
Yeah.
I need you all to make a perception check for me.
I just walk in and see you guys. I'm like, huh?
Well, you would see them whoosh, appear from the door, and we can go to face cams.
Yeah.
22.
22, you see it.
6.
9.
You wouldn't roll anyways. Here, what was yours?
9.
Perfect. Harrison.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Nat 20 for 26.
Noise.
As you appear in the grand throne room, your eyes are immediately drawn to 3 notable figures standing at the center of the chamber. First, you see the Lord of Neverwinter sitting upon this ornate throne. You see gold and silver just inlaid into this with several gems going through. You see that he is emitting this level of authority and power above all of you. This is your first time interacting with royalty. Well, not yours.
Their first time.
You're all first time among real royalty. You see that the Lord has this strong, stern gaze as Magma and the rest of you appear in the throne room. Beside him stands a man whom Pearson and Opal, I don't know where Pearson went.
He gone.
Give me 1 second.
1.
You see a man
Uno.
that you will recognize as a younger version
Give them 1.
of the vampire that was at your camp. Immediately raising just questions about his connections to the throne. And before I get to the last bit, I definitely want to make sure that he is here for this. So, if you're live watching this, I apologize. This will be edited down when I posted the video on TikTok. So,
Go ahead.
alright. But perhaps the most striking sight is that of Eldic standing nearby with empty eyes, as if devoid of his former spirit. It's clear that he is under some sort of spell or enchantment. His once fierce, friendly demeanor, now subdued and hollow. And he's normal size. In this moment, the atmosphere in the room has become tense, charged with unspoken tension and the weight of unresolved conflict. As you all take in the scene before you, you get this sense of unease settling on top of you, realizing that so many fates hang in the balance in this meeting. And you see Magma stand up. First, I am innocent. Second, fuck you all! You imprisoned a member of the Realm God.
Can I just shush him by putting my hand over his mouth?
Make a strength saving throw for me.
Okay.
No, that wouldn't work for somebody else.
7.
You are blasted 15 feet up to the side of the sea hole, and you are actually caught in this thing of armor that now, like, magically grasps you
Fun.
and holds something that's armor over your mouth. I am Yorian Iminan of the Verdant Vale and Magma Erupted, servant of the realm. Do you know the depths of the danger we are all in? The world as we know it may be coming to an end, and you deny me a hearing. Imprison me with no regard. You see the king lean, or the lord of Neverwinter lean forward. As important as it is for you, we know not of your station. We are here to announce the future of the realm, where two powerful families reunite as one. The Nightshades and the Eldars, creating a bond that is stronger than any other. Is that the groom to be?
I am the one that is a part of this arrangement.
And you watch as Magma is now silenced. I wasn't ready for him to stop his nonsense. Hello, my friends.
You said I'm bound at the moment.
Yes, you are also silenced. You are restrained by a pillar of a suit of armor. As you look around the room, you will see that there are about 10 other suits of armor who are just devoid and staring into the center of the room.
Can I want to subtle spell Misty Step back over to Magma.
Does Misty Step require, so I know the verbal
just
components are gone. Okay.
Yeah, it's just
no,
verbal
no
components.
somatic components whatsoever.
Nope.
Then you appear beside Magma again in another zone of silence.
I'm not restrained. I know I'm in silence, but
We shall hear you when
And I'll like still obviously posing as the guard. I kind of like hold on to his arm and say, "Shh."
It is time. The wedding just happened. It is important that the survival of the realm will depend on two powerful families joining hands. Waterdeep is no more, and the Eldars are the last bit of threads that connect us. You watch as the Lord just kind of succumbs to his, the hand of the Lord, who had been staying behind him and now has stepped forward. It is not wise that you overstep your bounds, prisoner.
If they're in a zone of silence, they can't hear him.
Oh. Retconning a little bit. So after you misty step, they will dismiss the silence and then say all of that.
And just an FYI, subtle spell is without any somatic or verbal component,
Okay.
so it wouldn't even matter.
Okay. We will now allow you to speak your piece.
Don't.
Thirdly, fuck you again. I have traveled from the death place of God to be here. And we shall not take any pittance from you. And it is at this moment the suits of armor. Poof, poof, poof. You watch as the ceiling opens up and the comet is now closer. Do you see what we are up against? This will level the city. And the illusion will dissipate again. We do not have long to prepare. But this group of miscreants is our hope for survival. It is important that the wedding take place first. Fuck your wedding. What is it with you all? It is only about power.
I want to cast Frostbite on him.
Huh?
I want to cast Frostbite on him.
On who?
Magma.
Do you subtle spell it?
No, I want to shut him up.
Are you gonna tell him to cool off?
Yeah.
He'll counterspell it.
Is this the King of Neverwinter that's
It's
pushing?
the Lord of Neverwinter. So
Lord
he's
of
not
Neverwinter.
a throned king yet.
He's the one that's pushing that this wedding has to happen before they'll do anything about the
Yeah.
comet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have that signed treaty still from the two that were signing it before they had stole the prism.
Do you say that as person?
I do.
That treaty is null and void as our representative has died, and as you should know, that was between us and the Whitmore family, which there is no more Whitmore family. So it is null and void. We have several days before we have to worry about it. Throw together a wedding, bind some souls, and then all is good.
If I may be so bold as to make an observation here,
Your grandfather. Mind your words, boy.
my grandfather is
Yeah.
here.
He walked in with you.
It seems as if the destruction was that. Did I get him that was be careful what I say or
Yeah.
don't talk?
It was mostly don't talk, but if you're going to say something, don't be stupid.
Stupid is your specialty.
Not Keenan.
Not Keenan.
Not a 100%.
No, Ryan.
Oh.
It appears this wedding is something that is important to both your family as well as my own. However, it seems as if this comment is more of your problem than it is ours. So, it would also seem that we hold most of the power in this wedding arrangement.
Is that not why the Lord of Neverwhere speaks up? Is that not why we are marrying families? As your family has promised protection of the city.
Of course, and we shall protect the city. What exactly are we getting in return?
I think it was arranged well beforehand that
The details were arranged with my grandfather, not I.
you and my daughter shall join hands in marriage. You shall consummate your marriage, bringing us a grandchild who will take my place on the throne and continue to rule. Your family will take positions of those on the court to weigh the balance in our mutual connections. It is in our best interest, both. You and my daughter will be combined as a soul.
And my position as rightful heir of my family will be upheld and recognized by yours, correct?
As it is seen as fit. As long as one watches their words. You shall be heir to this kingdom, in a way. Serving as the patriarch. Is that your wish? And he'll lift himself up from the chair, and you see the height difference from like him sitting down. You watch as he stands up, and you see this towering, like old, just creaking old man figure. Is that what you seek from this arrangement?
Of course.
Then I believe I must know. Do you know your family's magic to protect the city? And you'll see your grandfather. What's going on? I merely ask if once you pass, if your end of the bargain will be able to be kept up. My grandson, while a bastard, is capable. Yes.
It appears as if my grandfather knows a specific spell, and I'll look at my grandfather. And perhaps he should teach it to me before this marriage. Wouldn't you agree, my lord?
So you do not know the spell.
He has withheld said information from me as of now. Though I assure you,
You
I
know,
have the
sit
power
down.
and am capable of learning it.
And you see him just blank and stare at the old man. Do you have it wrote down? No. I want someone to roll a d20 and tell me the result.
I am going to
18.
use my detect thoughts on my grandfather. What are his surface level thoughts going on right now?
You would detect that he is thinking of the location of this spell, and you see it is in the library in a book that has no markings on the back. It is in between two books that you read as The Livelihood of Waterdeep, and the other book being Sorcerers and Wizards, The Bond of Blood and Magic. But between those, you see the blank spellbinding, and that is what he is thinking of. He rolled a natural 20 on his deception, so he will win the check against their insight. So, and service check, make an insight check for me. I'll roll a separate.
Not bad. Why can't I find it? There it is. 17.
Yeah, he rolled a 3 on his second one. You would get, he's lying. Just on reading service thoughts. He knows that that is what is keeping him alive right now. It is one of Ildar's most protected secrets. It's not held in our library. It's not.
Deception check.
I already did that.
I know
That's
that.
the point, yeah. So my grandson needs me.
But I believe it would be in the court's best interest, and the interest of this union, should I know it. I mean, what if something were to happen to the old man at the time we're supposed to be protecting you? Our marriage would mean nothing.
Who are you talking to?
The Lord.
Okay.
I'm trying to convince him to get the old man to give me the spell.
You know where the spell is.
I know where I can
Oh.
get it.
Well, I see myself living long after this wedding. Ourselves, as you know, have long lifespans, and I shall teach him when our courtship is set.
I'll bow to my grandfather. Thank you, grandfather, for entrusting that to me.
You shall learn it when the time comes. So, 2 days from now, so this is not Lord. 2 days from now, we shall have ourselves a wedding.
May I speak with you, sir?
And you are?
Opal. Okay, blanked on my druid.
Of the Verdant Vale.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't remember my name.
Magma literally said it earlier.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Opal of the Bed. Am I allowed to speak?
You are already speaking.
Well,
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, this 620-year-old man just speak your peace.
Thank you. I am afraid that the more time that we spend towards this wedding will create doom later. Right now, Crave is weak, but he won't be for long. I know that he is in the mountains, and I know that he is there with the bones of a dragon. I don't know if he's going to bring it back or not. But this man is trying to become a god. And he's already killed my god. Wouldn't it be best if we all work together to stop this man? Can't we all come together? Every one of you, all of you. The Realm Guard, your family, you, even the vampires, all of us. Can't we all come together and take this man down?
She makes a good point, my lord.
Is this the man who took down Waterdeep?
Yes!
Who knew Waterdeep was so weak? And you see them all just kind of chuckle amongst themselves.
If you think that it is weakness, then probe my thoughts. Use whatever you need. Go into my memories and see. This man has killed a god. None of you are. None of you are a god. This man's killed one. And he is trying to become one. If you do not believe me, I am free. I am a free open book. Do whatever it is you need to get the truth.
Maybe you would be better silenced. And, actually, I suppose we could find out from your corpse. And you watch Eldek begin to grow in size. Eyes now glowing purple.
She is here as one of my guests. What do you think you are doing?
You see, our pets here has wiped out armies. I would put him up against any god. He is unstoppable. Would you like to find out?
It's wiped out armies.
I know you. Oh,
What
God,
are you referring to?
No, not Eldek.
You know this creature.
Yes, he was a part of her. He's my friend.
What does he mean he's wiped out armies?
He's killed both Neverwinter soldiers and Waterdeep soldiers.
She wouldn't know that.
You
wouldn't.
don't know. Nope, that was the one-shot characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's tough.
It is tough. Jeez.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you played three different characters who have had a little bit of interaction with the world and the war.
No. He's my friend. Yes. There was people who told us about this huge creature. And I know. You said you were only going to keep him for a while.
You see.
Now you...
Our weapon was brought forth as a test. In a matter of moments, wiped out two of the Sword Coast's greatest armies.
That
How far am
cloud.
I from that guy talking?
You're about 30 feet away.
Sweet, I'm gonna Misty step behind him and grab him by the throat. I suggest you let my friend go before things get much worse for you, my friend.
Ah,
How far am I away from this encounter?
about 20 feet.
Okay. Just for reference, just in case. Yeah, just in case I decide to do something.
You can try, but I don't think you'll succeed. My
At
pet
that
here.
point, I'm gonna begin squeezing around his throat.
And he will use bat form and turn into a swarm of bats.
That's not a spell, correct?
Correct. It is just a feature.
Mm-hmm.
He's a swarm of bats?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a really
Oh yeah,
weird
you weren't
thing.
here when
Yeah.
we were doing this stuff before.
No.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. Imagine what's the spell? The multiple like illusions. A mirror image on steroids.
Yeah.
And then
This is
reform.
also where the quick suck joke comes from.
Yeah, that's the quick suck joke. Because he gave Eldic a quick suck, which led Eldic to where he's at now.
Gotcha.
As a vampire thrall.
Always be wary of quick sucks.
You see, he's not your friend anymore. The second he will crush you without a care in the world.
Do I detect any thoughts coming from Eldic?
You won't need to roll. There is nothing behind those eyes.
Okay. I'm not even sure that this creature's even alive.
I don't know how much more I can take this.
You watch. He steps forward. And then he's going to lean down to Magma. He's going to swing and go for a punch. For a natural 19, so he crits. And we'll do...
Did you give Eldic levels of champion fighter?
No, he's homebrew.
Oh, okay.
Everything right now. And with that punch, he will do 39 points of damage to Magma. And you watch. And he just smacks against Magma. Oh, boy. I think he's right. I think we need to go through with the wedding.
At this point, Lysander will be clutching his necklace, preparing to just rip it off at a moment's notice, even through the disguise.
You see, the Lord of Neverwinter again speaks up. The Nightshade family, the Neotars, are more powerful than you could ever imagine. And we have magic to ensure that all things go our way. Celebrate with a feast with us.
Okay. Fine.
Be gone. What do you want to do?
Are you still holding on to him,
No. Oh.
Harrison?
He turned into a swarm of bats.
Oh, that's right, that's
and
right.
Yeah, I couldn't have.
I'm gonna pop into each of your heads and say, I have some thoughts. I don't think there's much we can do here right now. Just nod quietly and we can move on. Live to fight another day. And, I'll take a bow to, the Lord and to the Nightshade family. I'm glad we were able to come to an agreement. You said there would be a feast?
As well. And I think it's important that you meet your bride.
I would agree. I was about to suggest the same thing.
And behind you, you see two figures now enter. You see this tall, slender man with red skin and a tail popping up to the side.
My bride, the
With-
tiefling
with
man.
black hair. You called for your bride. And you see this young 12, 13-year-old girl approach, her hair done up in a ponytail, and you see again like elvish figures as her ears go pointed up, and you see full elf here, and you even do see bits of vampire coming through in this moment.
I understand it is not all that uncommon with families, but do you not think she is a little young? Should this wedding not wait a couple of years?
We do not have a couple of years, and she will make a suitable first mate. She has already begun her bleed.
Sorry, just a second. Very well. I hope we will have an opportunity to get to know each other before the wedding.
Why, thank you, Sir Keenan.
Yes, you may just call me Keenan, dear.
Yes, my lord.
Please, you may drop the formalities. We will talk later.
I look forward to it. And the tiefling man and her leave the room. Is there a problem?
Through gritted teeth. Not at all. I believe it's time for us to take our leave.
And you see the, with just the flick of the wrist, the teleportation circle appears on the ground. You may have your leave.
I will bow once again and get the fuck out of there.
You two stay. And he's talking to your mother and your grandfather. And you all go back to the top of the wizard tower.
Is Magma in tow?
Yeah, Magma is with you as well.
Okay.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
At this point, I want to drop my disguise, changing into the disguise I disguised myself as.
Where are we at now?
The top of the wizard tower.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna punch the wall.
You're on the roof.
Is there not even like a ledge around the roof?
Yeah.
Or like a building for the staircase to go
There's
down?
sentinel towers.
Yeah, I'll punch that.
Yeah.
I'll punch whatever's, roughly chest height for me to punch.
Alright, make an attack roll. It's an unarmed strike.
Yeah, I'm going to my unarmed strike. Cool, I get a +3 for that.
Higher the number, the more you hurt yourself, by the way.
I got 20!
So I will double the damage dice on your fist.
Why? My only good roll of the night!
You're very angry right now.
Oh, he's pissed.
You take 6 points of damage, and
damn near break my hand.
your right arm, your attacks will now be at disadvantage for 3 days.
Oh. Okay.
Can I cast Mending on his arm?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll touch his arm. No subtle spell, just Mending.
Snap the bone back into place.
Yeah, you see, so as he punched, you see just cracks slightly appear, but you see blood dripping through the entire arm as the force just reverberated down through. And as he just holds it there and pulls away, you just see his arm collapse. And as he brings it up, you see just bruising all the way up and down his arm. And as you cast Mend, it begins to fade, but you still have a little bit of soreness. The brokenness is gone, but the soreness will still remain. So for the next 12 hours, your attacks will be with disadvantage.
I'll take that.
I'd recommend not punching a wall again.
Damn these nobles.
To hell with them.
Agreed.
Who was that monstrositous creature?
Eldrick? When we first made a party, he was with us. He was our friend. I don't like seeing things with toy.
It seems that there's a lot more to play here than we know. I'm not sure where we go from here, other than just bending over and taking it from them.
Kill the old bastard? That'd be nice.
Let that beast there protecting them.
I'm not sure that even I have the power to touch him right now. We need to be careful about how we handle this.
Magma, we need to find the realm card. Now.
I've put out a call. They will be here to assist us. Don't worry. Matters that worry the realm, call upon them.
Worry. Yeah, not worry.
Our magic alone is nothing.
But everything's gone to shit. How can you say that?
There's a reason why realm God never appear together. Just because together we can stop nearly anything from happening.
You have something, Josh?
I just lost my whole train of thought, so never mind.
Train has left the station. Toot toot.
Back to the...
I think that was worse if you just quit.
there was a gap in the role play, and I'm like, cool,
Yeah.
pop.
Lysander will walk up to Magma. I apologize for my deception before. Allowed me to reintroduce myself. Lysander.
Magma. You deceived us. I hope you remember what I told you. And with
Lysander.
that,
He probably does. I definitely don't.
While they're talking, Paris then will go to Opal and give her a comforting hug and reassure her that we'll get through this. It's going to be okay.
Opal's losing it. She's just crying.
Paris is just going to hold her and just continue to try and console her to get her to calm down.
so you're doing that, so she's there. And then I got some things to sort out. I told you. If I were to ever find out that you would hurt us or that you were lying, I would kill you. But you've made friends, so I'll only try. And I need you to roll for initiative.
Oh, great.
As a gesture of goodwill, I will let you go first.
No. What did you, nat 1 or something?
No, I haven't even gotten to his character sheet yet. I
Oh.
actually don't know where Magma is.
I was trying to pull up my backstory because I forgot where I was from. Oh, there.
Alright, there he is. He got a 4 on initiative.
I got a 9. Doing fantastic here. Okay.
And shall we go to the map?
Oh, we should. Maybe once I find where the heck we are. Oh, over here. Beach do. Sweet. All right. Now, I was not expecting a fight. So you are going to remember that any attacks get disadvantage against me.
Yes.
So, going to put that out there so I will remember it. And it's only attack rolls, so it's not for
Saves.
saves.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot. How many points does it take for Quicken Spell? 2 sorcery points. Love to see that. Great. Carp.
Of your 3 sorcery points that you had.
I have 6 total.
Yeah, but the 3
I
that
had
you
3.
regained,
Yeah.
So you can do it once. You get 1.
Yeah. I'm not doing great here already.
The good news is, he just got pummeled by the Elvic Giant.
Very true. Well, I guess I will start with sacrificing a 3rd level spell slot to get back a few sorcery points, and not owning a weapon currently, I'll see if you'll allow me to do this, to literally rip my necklace off. I'm assuming that, based on my experiences, that this is what is keeping me in my human form.
Yeah.
And
You would probably get that sense as soon as you grabbed it, you turned back.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then I'll rip it off and literally like throw it at Keenan, seeing that he's the closest to me at the moment. Would that be an action, or would that just be a free thing that I can do?
I'll give it to you as a free thing since he's giving you the first. Are you in your base Lycan form, or are you turning into Rage Lycan?
I would imagine
Okay,
at this
no,
moment I
it
have
would
no
just be
control
your- yeah,
over
it'll
this.
just be it'll be a regular Lycan form.
Yeah. Yeah. Assuming I have no control over it yet, I'm just using this as my on-off switch.
Yeah.
So whatever happens, happens. And let's see. I just want to run up at him and use my claw attacks.
All right.
Was the crit on 19 only for my full rage form that we talked about?
Yeah.
I thought so. Okay. So... Nat 20 on the first one.
All right.
And second claw, I'll roll that right now.
Natural 1.
No!
A second nat 20.
Yes! I kid you not! Yeah, that is also on the 20. I'm so... shoot, I'm shaking. That was too good. So let's see. 2d... So each will be 4d4 plus 4. Yeah. 3, 5, 9. Plus 4, so that's 13 on the first claw. Good rolls. 11 plus 15 on the second, so that's 28 on the claws. And that's slashing. Man, that was a good start. I'll never, ever be able to do that again.
All right. So he is going to.
It's also
take his-
7:47, just so you know.
Yeah. All right, we ended 8.
Yep.
20 to hit. Oh, with disadvantage. Yeah, 20 to hit because he got a natural 20 on the first one. With Divine Strike.
Is Divine Strike a spell?
Yes.
Counterspell.
Ooh.
Counterspell, your counterspell. So.
But what level counter spells? Is the question.
Yeah, I was casting mine at 3rd level.
So.
And then
Just
focusing on.
Sometimes I wish I had my Baldur's Gate 3 rogue combo in here. Because I have a bonus action, some sort of like little flurry.
Actually, so you're casting it at 3rd level, so yours fails.
Why?
Because anything 3rd level or lower, it fails and has no effect.
What? No, the spell that Magma is casting would fail. If he's casting
if I'm
counter.
counting counterspell on his at
Yeah.
3rd level.
Yeah, then his would be immediately.
Yeah, so his counterspell fails.
Yeah.
My
As long if you're casting counterspell above my spell's level.
No, it's
yeah.
if it's meat or below.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And being a 3rd
So you
level
would
spell.
have to upcast it to
Yeah.
leave this to us.
Don't know that it is wise to be fighting each other, and he's proved himself useful.
'Tis but a spa for lying. Oh no, that's not the roll. So for 27 points of damage on his first one,
His first one. Jeez.
and his second with disadvantage will likely for a natural 1 and a natural 7, both of the second miss. And then bonus action, he is going to he's going to cast Sanctuary.
On himself?
Yeah.
Fun. Great. Okay.
Did he just cast 3 spells?
Oh crap! Yeah, so he can't do that. I forgot about the.
It's not Baldur's Gate.
Facts.
I think the counter spell is allowed.
Yeah,
Is
that was-
the
yeah,
reaction,
Yeah.
but probably not the sanctuary.
Well, Sanctuary is cantrip versus
Sanctuary is a
Divine-
level 1 spell. I think. It is
Oh, no, it
in
it
Baldur's
it is-
Gate.
Yeah, no, it is.
Okay.
I misread it because I
Maybe
pulled up the
it's a bit-
tab, and I'm like, it's not using a spell slot. But
It is
that's 'cause
first
I'm
level
looking at-
spell,
I am
yeah.
looking at the wrong thing for it. So never mind. Stupid thing when you go into different tabs, not showing.
I can here.
I
Don't
thought
let
it
me
was because
down.
I use Sanctuary a lot with Shadowheart at the moment.
Yeah, and I know in Baldur's Gate it was. So I'm like, maybe it's
Then that's his turn. Yeah, no, I just misread it when I pulled up the tab.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll see if you'll allow me this. Obviously, I don't have a sword, a weapon on me, but could I use my booming blade with my claws?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Because it just says brandish a weapon. It doesn't specifically say blade.
Oh,
So as long as I make a melee attack,
Yeah, that's the kicker there, is if it was
are your
anything but a melee, then
are your claws a melee weapon worth at least 1 silver piece?
probably worth a lot of silver pieces if I have a bounty on my head.
I'll allow it.
To be
Okay.
fair, I think if I brought a handful of werewolf claws in, I could get more than a silver piece.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, let's roll some claw attacks again. 16 plus 4, dirty 20 for the first claw.
Misses.
Misses?
Yeah.
Jeez! Okay. 18, 22 to hit.
Meets.
So this halves. Okay, so with the booming blade, because it's a cantrip, I can just do it at will with the claws. 2d8s plus 2d4s plus 4.
So Keenan would be here, because he punched the Sentinel Tower.
This is it. So far. Ooh, love the rolls. We love the rolls. 18 plus 4, 22. Shoot, I should probably split this up because it's 2 different types. That's 7 slashing and 15 thunder damage. Yeah, thunder. And then as a bonus, Accione. Oh, my all out of spell. Oh, I have first level spell slot still. How do I want to do this?
What's your booming blade in action?
Yes. Booming blade is basically I brandish the weapon and make the melee attack as my action.
Okay.
So it's not bonus action on the action.
Okay.
Yeah. So then where is my spell that I'm looking for? Okay, so that's how that works. Sorry, my spells break my brain sometimes with the D8s and D6s and D4s and
It's okay, juggling like 15 characters
Yeah.
and character sheets. I forget how some
Yeah.
spells work sometimes.
my chaos
all the
bolt.
time.
My chaos bolt has been so confusing because the base spell is 2d8 plus 1d6, and then at higher levels, it's an extra d6 of the damage. Like I guess it's sort of not confusing, but unless I pull up the spell, I am very confused. But I am going to cast Chaos Bolt, which is a spell attack, quicken spelled. so that I can use that as my bonus action.
Right.
And
Yeah, I was juggling 2 characters last session, and that was rough.
Why do I keep
How
putting
many
my
how many people have I been today?
At least a few. There was that Steve guy. Steve.
We now know 2 Steves.
And they
Yeah.
both have about the same level of intelligence.
Yikes. That's only 10 to hit on that
Yeah,
multiple.
that is.
So, and that'll be it for me.
Alright. So again,
At
he's
this point, I'm gonna have Harrison walk over and just punch Magma in his jaw and tell him this isn't a dick swinging competition enough.
make a melee an unarmed strike.
With persuasion.
Persuading with fists. That moment when your barbarian has proficiency in persuasion.
That is a 24 to hit.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. That hits.
He's got those gauntlets of giant strength.
I
or
forgot
whatever.
he has.
Oh.
So he hits like a truck.
My strength is a 19. I have a +4. My strength modifier.
So you rolled a nat 20?
No, I rolled a 16.
Oh. Oh,
Plus
so you
his
get an
proficiency.
Oh. Gotcha. Nice.
I guess I'll roll for damage. That's 5 points of damage.
It's not bad for an unarmed strike.
You
Right?
knock Magma just on the ground. Well, it seems that you've bonded as well as I had thought. Let's just hope that you don't betray them and run. He's gonna come up to you, put his hand on your chest. Do you allow him?
Yeah.
And you're going to feel a heavy burn as the insignia that was ingrained on your chest is now gone.
Cool.
Misty steps out, he runs away, never to be seen again.
How much health did he have left? Would I have taken
21.
Okay, so I could have gotten him down.
Yeah, but with a good second round, you may have done it.
Yeah.
So he was weakened from prison.
Right.
He took Eldrick's punch,
Yeah.
and a lot of his spells were
And that
used.
2 nat 20s on claws.
If Josh's punch had knocked him out, that would have been the most glorious thing.
So you know, were you there? Wait, no, he wasn't. Magma took on Ascata and Pearson.
Mm-hmm.
Whooped their butts.
Yeah.
It was close.
I
It was
knew-
real close.
I knew I could not whip his butt if he was at full. There was be no way, but
Um,
yeah.
But we go back, I guess, into the table and thank you for keeping them safe. But if you lie again, we will not protect you. We will ensure that you have a swift and speedy death.
You have my word.
I think it is time that we go and rest for the night.
And I'll look at Keenan and say, "Can I have that back, please?"
I'll hand that to him, and I'll look at Opal and say, "May I have that back, please?"
What do I have? Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, the-
Huh?
I'll gesture to your clothing.
Oh, right.
and Lysander will put his necklace back on and
Do you have anything you
tying
want to
the
ask
chain.
back from Harrison so we can keep the circle going?
No.
Before we end today's session, we all go down into the tower, into the condo for the wizard. Do we want to go back to base camps and in this moment? Oh, we're over there. Oh, I'm so down.
I was getting there, flipping between
Oh,
tabs.
Is there anything that you guys would like to do one-on-one together or anything during this time before we end today's session?
We're heading down for the night, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're now in the condo.
Patterson, I don't want to be alone. Please. Please stay with me tonight. I'm sorry, I just don't. I need someone near me.
Of course, anything I can do to help.
Alright. So the two of you enter the bedroom together.
I
Keenan.
just want to point out, roleplay is hard. I've never roleplayed until I started this campaign, and it's even more awkward to do this with your friends.
Sir, I have heard you romance me in person. I don't want to hear it. I know you can do it.
That's it.
Just
That text message.
just to say something, I could not act or roleplay until I met these people.
That was my first. I had been in an opera theater, but that's very different than actual theater. Very, very different.
Yeah.
Don't have to roleplay in that.
Yeah.
Keenan,
You guys are theater kids too, and I'm a redneck West Virginia kid over here. Like we don't have that kind of.
Keenan, as you sit in your bedroom, is there anything that you would like to do before the night comes to an end?
Gosh.
Do you want to think about it?
Yeah, go to somebody
Send it.
else. 'Cause I'm kind
I got nothing.
debating.
Alright.
Did Magma leave as well?
Magma is staying the night.
Does my mom live here? Do I live with my mom?
Yes.
Okay.
Keenan is
I would
the
speak to her.
Keenan is the middle-aged
Maybe
man living in
she
his
came
mom's
back home.
basement.
She's not returned home yet. This is your childhood bedroom. Like, you were really kind of outcast from the
That's why I kind of figured we would live together because I probably wouldn't be really welcome many other places.
The tower is the place where all of you come together for studies or events. It is not a really like a permanent living space. You would have had a home in the city of Waterdeep, or likely, yeah, you lived with your mom. But here, this is your childhood bedroom.
Okay. So she has not returned back yet. I'm gonna write a note. Well, behold the true form of an angel. The heck? Oh,
Oh, baby.
baby. I'm gonna write a note and kind of slide it under the edge of her door. It just says we need to talk.
Right.
Some pizza rolls, Mom.
As you step out, you just hear a roaring applause coming from the bedroom of Parison and Opal.
What?
Sorry, roaring applause, I mean just one clapping.
Finally, she caught on to what you were doing there.
No, but as you go in, you slide it under, and you all go down for the night. And with that, we end today's session. Thank you for joining us. We will hopefully see you next week for the next session of our wonderful campaign here.